Ladies and gents, welcome to MLISX Soccer tonight. We have 1927 SC going up against United North FC. And immediately kick off here, first quarter of action. This one's going to get taken away early on here. I believe you can see United North were the ones initially attacking, but now going from right to left will be 1927, and the keeper's gonna have to use his feet to get out of that one. He's able to get that one nice and cleanly. That's number 1, Dan Pellegrin, for goalkeeper for 1927. They're gonna try to make it up north field, and they'll try to cut this across, making their way towards that left side of the pitch. United North trying to get some offensive passes going in their checkered uniforms. Still on the ball here with possession. Solid work. Miguel Kakahua right here. Taking his way across the field. Going to try to size up a shot, but instead closed down by 1927. Doing well to just close up the gap. But United North still with it right now. United North a little bit farther down on the table than 1927. 1927 currently on a 5-game winning streak. They lost their opening game of the season, but are currently 5-1, first place on the table. Whereas United North are 2-3. They've lost 3 of their last 4 and sit in 4th place in the table currently. So looking for a much needed win here against 1927. Going to try and size up some passes, and that is an early goal for United North FC. You see number 22 with the goal. We'll cut that one across right there. Joao Vitor Luna coming across field and able to put that one in the back of the net. We're gonna start early here once again, and so 1927 down early in this contest, just did not have a lot of possession there, so really gonna have to try to find their footing again. Have not lost since the opening game of the season. 1927 looking to try and get a couple of passes across. Now they're sticking on that defensive side. Looking to try to travel up beyond field if they're able to. Breaking through a couple of defenders, but taken away by United North. Doing well to get out of there. Once again, looking on that right side. They found success last time. And now keeper's out of range, but good defensive effort to try to just clear that ball away and help with the keeper's mistake. It's a tough position for 1927 to be in, but they're going to try to cut across here. Maybe take a shot. That one's going to get saved for United North. Now with a 1-goal lead, just looking to hang tight, maintain the ball with possession. Pass it back to the keeper. Looking to flow on each side of the field. A little bit of a higher press here from 1927. They try to force an error out. A little back and forth here between United North with the keeper. 1927 trying to go for the steal. You got a couple of players there looking for it. They're just unable to get it going. And once again, position going back towards United. Good. Come on, boy. Based on the graphics, it might look like as if the teams maybe swapped. You can see United with the black background. So I believe United might actually be the team in black, 1927 in the checkered uniforms. So that being the case, 1927 will be the team that is up 1-0, but it's now United North that's attacking. So my apologies for the confusion there early on. We appreciate you guys for the understanding. But either way, so now it's 1927 on the ball, passing it wide towards Herman Mendeville. Goes towards his left. You see a couple of passes in that direction. Jacob Capito right now. Trying to lay it back, but then we see a whistle for stoppage. And so we'll see a free kick that will go in favor of 1927. 1927 with a plus 15 goal difference. They've scored 45 goals. Before this game, that was a near top ends, just a little bit too high into the right of that top corner. Mendeville, good defensive effort there to pass it and keep possession with 1927. They'll lay it all the way back towards their keeper, Pellegrin. Pellegrin back to Mendeville. Mendeville sending it towards that left side. Now they're going to switch the field of play entirely. Cutting it across, looking for an opening. And a good diving save by the keeper. Double save by United North's keeper. Impressive work by Daniel Rodriguez Nava to keep this game a 1-goal difference. Now United North trying to get back on the ball, looking for a chance to attack. That's a long-ranging strike. Hits just above goal there. It looks like Pellegrin might have been on it anyway. No space for the ball to dip under that crossbar, if anything. 1927 showing a little bit more aggression here as they try to find their footing and get a couple of passes along, but United North had a good chance. That was not a bad move there. Just unable to get it through, though. So now hanging on that right side, 1927. So far, I've dominated the game in terms of possession early on. Nice United North. Oh, just a little to the left side of the goal. It was a good job on them to catch 1927 off guard, but they just couldn't hang on. And now 1927 off the wall will get saved by Rodriguez Nava. And we'll see what United North can do, how they can build back and get themselves into this contest. Nearly halfway through this first quarter, still 1-0 in favor of 1927. Pellegrin steps out of his box to kick that ball away and clear it.
Now you're within.
Yeah. Here comes 1927. Long-ranging shot, top left, but not going in. Just a little bit to the wide. Oh, and a back heel flick. That was a solid chance there for 1927. Diego Lopez with the last touch before getting saved by Rodriguez Nava. We see a foul call as you can see a player from United North hitting the deck on the ground. So the ball will go in favor of United North as they take a shot just a little bit to the left. Now it's going to get brought down. Looking for a shot himself. Was unable to get across there. Still hanging on to the ball.
Stay disciplined, boys.
Back towards the center field for United North. Just trying to push through and get beyond that press. Oh, back and forth passing there. Almost results in an unbelievable goal for United, but just pulls it too far to the right. They're still attacking heavy, United North. 1927 trying to clear it out of the area. They are able to bring it towards roughly midfield and survive that flurry of attacks that United had. Pellegrin will pass it. He'll get moved off the ball, but that's going to be a foul. Diego Lopez falls down, and the ref will call that in favor of 1927. Will stymie that attack right there.
Little sense of urgency, but let's keep it. Hey, good, Max.
Going towards Max Amaoko.
In terms of shape.
Passing it forward towards that left side. Too many black shirts there for 1927 to maintain possession. Now it's going the other way. What can United North do with the ball? Trying to cut it across, but we're unable to take it. Amaoko driving forward. He's got a wide open lane, decides to pass towards the right, and it's gonna cut through. And that will be goal number 2 for 1927. Uriel Macias extending his lead for team goals. or now ties Max Amaoka with 8 goals apiece on the season. That was his 8th goal, Yuri Omasias.
Come on, boys. Take discipline.
And so an incredible goal to extend the lead to 2 for 1927. And now United North, a little bit of a hole early on.
Good.
Remember, the last time they met up on February 15th, they only allowed 3 goals from 1927. It was a 3-2 game where 1927 defeated United North by 1 goal. And now, just about 10 minutes into the first quarter, 1927 already has 2 goals. 1 more to tie that goal tally in their previous matchup almost a month ago. But here comes United North right around midfield. Trying to engage the press for a little bit. Oh, nearly tried to slide in that pass. But gets taken away there. So here comes Jose Rodriguez. Trying to drive up the field. He's in the right foot, but that's going to get deflected. Popped way up in the air. Will land back down. And will maintain with 1927. Jose Rodriguez still with the ball. Gets it in the end. Oh, tries for a little through ball. It's going to get taken away. United North have a chance. If they're able to take advantage, they're going to try and cut it across and take a shot that's just to the left of the goal. But it will stay with them.
Yeah, go side, go side, go side, go side. Go side.
They'll try to pass it through. Perhaps looking for a shot on the top of the box, but they'll opt to just maintain possession here. They look to pass it to their numbers. Back on that right wing. Going backwards just a little bit, but still maintaining possession is United North. Diego Llanes with the ball. It takes a shot just a little bit to the left. Keeper's a little bit out of position. Pellegrini able to save that. And get back on his footing. Llanes with a shot that's towards the top left, but well out of range of the target.
You gotta defend, boys.
So play will resume. Pellegrini will bring it back towards 1927. Finds an open player well beyond midfield. Couldn't maintain possession. Good takeaway there for United North.
Yeah, central drop. There you go.
They'll try to play this one beyond, right around midfield.
Yeah, good job.
And we'll opt to switch sides. Oh, good cutback here as United North trying to juke around 1927. Let's get poked away. Goes right back to United North. We're down 2 early into this contest in the first quarter. This one gets poked away by 1927.
Yeah, let's keep the ball. Huh? The next midfield. Yeah, here we go.
So it's going to get passed towards that top of the box. They had a couple of numbers up, but United North with a strong defensive stance to poke that one away. The ball's going to go high up. Will land down. Keeper's going to have to dive on it. Rodriguez Navas, I should say. Lands on top of it and avoids a disaster. Now a couple of openings here for United North. Couldn't get a couple of passes together. Managed to get a few, but it gets taken away. Here comes Amaoka. Passing towards that left side. Gonna bring it back. Amaoka nearly gets his 9th goal of the season, but just couldn't reach the end of it. We'll go back towards United North. We'll slide this one well beyond midfield. Tries for the pass on that left side. Urias there. Back towards Rodriguez. Now Amaoka with it once again. Just trying to get the ball as far away as possible. Let the clock tick down early in this first quarter. 2-0 lead for 1927. Pellegrini launching the ball forward. Has an open man on that right wing. Will he try to use the wall to his advantage as he tries to break around? It'll be a good pass towards Urias. Trying to get his 2nd goal of the game, but will choose for the assist. And that will be a goal for 1927 SC. That is going to be a goal for number 12, Jacob Capito, with the assist from Uriel Macias. Good save from Rodriguez Navas early on that first ricochet, but it bounces back kindly for number 12, Jacob Capito. And so, just as the first quarter comes to a close, it is 3-0.
Continue to do what you're doing by not being slapped with the defenders.
So there will be, I would say, about 20 seconds or so left
Don't be like this.
until the first quarter is over. But can United have an answer? Can they go into the second quarter with a goal on the board, or will they be shut out for the first 15 minutes? Looks like 1927 are content with just keeping the ball as far away as possible from the other team. Amaoko dribbles around, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. United North have yet to score, but they've been trying their best. They've had a couple spells of possession, but it's been all 1927 with a scoreline of 3-0 after one. We'll see you in a bit for the start of the second quarter.
Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Welcome back to the start of the second quarter. 1927 had a 3-0 lead over United North, and it looks as if they will continue to dominate the possession as they have, just picking up right where they left off. They'll pass it back towards their keeper, Pellegrin, who will send it towards his right-hand side. Gets lifted up for 1927, again, on a 5-game winning streak, 1927. And again, a matchup earlier in the season against United North is a part of that 5-game win streak. Where, as we mentioned, for United North, struggling to keep up in this season. Have lost 3 of their last 4 games. Just for comparison's sake, the last game for each team was both against Mexico City, excuse me. Whereas 1927 SC defeated Mexico City by a scoreline of 11-5, and United North lost to Mexico City by a scoreline of 13-3. But it's United North with the ball right now. Rodriguez Navas scanning his options. will play it back. Trying to find some teammates. But we'll stick to their defenders for now. Switching it back around as they find Will Galley. Back to Galley. Tried to send that in that direction. The refs says play on. And so here comes 1927. That was Urias. We still have a player down. I believe that's Will Galley for United North. And so you hope that they are okay. Took a heavy shot there.
Oh, no, that's fine. That's what I thought. All right, on the whistle, guys. Go ahead and start spot.
Hey, Jeremy.
1927 will maintain possession as the whistle starts, as you heard from the official. Oh, a little back heel. I believe they thought maybe a teammate was there. Oh, passing it right towards the keeper. 1927 had a good shot. They're still attacking heavy, though. Macias, maybe perhaps going for a second goal of the game, has 2 contributions already, a goal and an assist. But it's going to go all the way back towards their defenders. This one's going to get taken away, and that required a diving save from Daniel Pellegrini. He's going to let the ball flow into the box for him to pick it up, and they will restart possession right there. Now back around. United North gets tripped up, and that's going to be a foul. It'll be a really good set piece opportunity for United North.
But he's gonna sell it. I'm telling you, he's always gonna scream, dive in the air.
Hey, what's the layoff? What's the layoff? Hey, what's the layoff to the right?
Now a couple of options. They'll play it towards the left side. Had a couple of players near goal. Oh, lifted up, but across the face of the goal does not go in. And it's a good defensive stance from that set piece for 1927. The shutout is still consistent, but now they're going for a wild shot. Just pokes over. Oh, man, a near chance for United North. Pellegrini wasn't even aware that the ball was rocketed towards the north left facing portion of the goal. They're going to continue to try to press onwards, but the ref will call a foul. As you see one of the players there for 1927 just falling after a bit of contact.
4-3 on fouls, guys. 4-3.
On who? I guess 4-3.
See some of the staff keeping track, or you can hear some of the staff, I should say, keeping track of the fouls, just to ensure that the game is played fairly. But either way, Pellegrini gonna try and pass it. Oh, it's a giveaway. It requires a kick save. Incredible. But that should result in a set piece for United North, as that one may have gone too high.
What's right?
So they're going to try it again. Will he go for the direct? We'll aim it for the right side. That's going to get lifted up and just off the wall and out. Unable to capitalize there.
Let him know, Max. Let him know, Max.
So 1927. Oh, good little through ball. Amaoko now on the attack, and a diving save that's required there, as you see some of the players back for United North tracking all the way back. And so far these last couple of minutes, it's been pretty much all United North trying to get themselves back into this contest. They see themselves 3-0 down, and again some more contact. It was on the ball initially, but eventually off the ball.
That's 6 foul, right?
Hey, it's 5.
What?
I think you could see some of the players for 1927 asking for a potential blue card.
Jose.
Hey, that's 6 foul.
Not sure if they're going to get it. Looks like Jose Rodriguez will be on the ball.
These 3 guys want to play. I'm the one that's getting
Will subsequently get subbed out. Either way, going to stay in favor for 1927.
On the one before. He kicked me.
Yeah, I'm different now. All the blue cards should be 4 off 4.
Okay. No way.
Also, it looks like there were some blue cards that were handed, but it is a double blue card. Very interesting. So for the next 2 minutes, according to the official, it's going to be a 4-on-4.
Come on, boys.
Start the clock, guys. Start the clock. Start
So
the clock.
still an even contest.
Hey, stay disciplined, White. Stay disciplined.
But both teams down a man. Amaoko trying to win it back. But United North just trying to get themselves back into this contest.
So stay organized.
They try to play it towards that near side. Right around midfield, United North, who have again maintained possession for a lot of this quarter. Back to Rodriguez Navas.
Keep going, keep going. 3. Yep. That's what we want.
Hey.
2.
Oh.
Back right.
It'll go back onto that right side as they look for some openings. The field is a bit more open, of course, with 2 less players on it, but still struggling to find those open lanes. Have had a couple chances and a couple shots. Unable to break through, though. Have a good chance here. They use the ball to their advantage. It gets sniped off his feet. Here comes Amaoko driving up the field, but gets pressured off the ball after a good trek forward from 1927. United North will play it all the way back towards their keeper as we reach the halfway point of the second quarter. Wide open space here as they cut it across. We're unable to get to Bregion.
Good, Jack.
Maxime Bregion.
Good. Come on, Maxie.
That's some good press. He'll opt to play it back towards that right side. Now cutting across. It's a good takeaway there. And now we're back to 5-on-5. And so neither team could take advantage, granted, because neither team was at an advantage or a disadvantage. It was equal footing all the way through. Now sliding across on that left side of the field. 1927 looking to maybe get back to their form from that first quarter and find the same level of success that they had during that first quarter. They'll opt to play it wide, but will instead go back towards their defenseman. Gets taken away by United North. Diego Giannis. Oh, but it was a good shot. They didn't have it for long. It went back to 1927 and went for a shot, and it was saved early. Oh, and it was a good recovery from Rodriguez Navas. Had to react quickly, even from a pass back from his own player, because the press from 1927 was very high and forward. Now back around. Ooh, going for the long ball for 1927. They're able to connect with it. It will pass back all the way towards their defense once again. Some good high skill play there from 1927. It requires a diving save from Rodriguez Navas once again, but it's still on the front foot. It's 1927. They're hanging around that left side, going to go off the wall. They just collide into some other players, but the refs will say play on. So they're going to try to take advantage, perhaps looking for a shot. We'll pass towards the right side anyway. Looks like all players are back on their feet for United North. And pass back towards the right. Oh, maybe just one too many passes. Could have potentially taken a shot there instead of passing it back, but they still have the ball. United North, and that's going to go just towards that top right corner, but a little beyond it. Again, another great chance. Could not convert, though. Giannis. Back forward. Back to Giannis. Scanning his options. You can see a brilliant shape from 1927, just keeping 3 up front and 2 in the back. try to maintain a higher press, but of course a solid defensive structure as well. Looking for a couple of nice little through balls. 1927 trying to deflect that away. It will go up and out. So it will be the equivalent of a corner kick here for United.
Come on, boys.
They're going to try to just, tried for the little chipper over everybody, but too much power on that volley. The ball goes well over. Still a 3-0 lead for 1927. Now it's a crossfield coming back through for Sacco. Sacco lifting it up. Trying to find Macias, who has a goal in this game already. It will stay with 1927. Sacco cutting it towards the right. Just not enough sauce on the pass, and it's going to get taken away by United.
Shoulder.
He'll cut it on that right side and lifting it back up, but it's just going to go out.
That's 6. Could be right. Could be.
Looks like it's foul accumulation for United North. So it looks like a one-on-one opportunity for 1927 to potentially go up a goal. Oh, and it's a good save there. But was it a legal save is the question. Looks like it was. I was unsure. I was trying to decipher what the official had said. But it was a great, fantastic save from Rodriguez Navas. And now United North traveling upfield. They got Giannis here. We'll play it back. Able to connect. Now going to try to send it through. Had a couple players open, but a solid defensive stance. Once again from 1927. And barely made it across midfield before getting taken back by United North. Oh, through the legs! And it's an incredible save by Pellegrini. Wow. End to end here is 1927. They're going to try to go off the wall. And that's a second goal of the day for Uriel Macias. Now becomes the leading goal scorer for 1927 SC. That is his 9th goal of the season, 2nd today. And that is goal number 4 of today's game for 1927 SC. Uriel Macias on a brace with just under a minute to go in this first half. Now it's going back across towards Matut Ariel. Finds an open player. Going to try to cut it across. Good shot. And strong hands to save that one. It was a nice shot early on. But they could not convert. It was Thiago Levi that had the shot. A good little spin move there. But once again, heavy collision. The ref is going to say play on.
He's fine now.
They're going to send it across. Have another chance at a shot. And the keeper couldn't get it. That's a goal for 1927 SC. Miles Rapal gets on the score sheet, takes it on the right wing, and just puts it in a perfect spot where even a dive from Rodriguez Navas was unable to stop that ball. And it is 5-0 now with not much time left in this first half. United North trying to get something going, see if they could score before the half to avoid a first half shutout. Might not be much time left in the half, though. It's going to go back. Now Amaoko will try to pass it wide towards that right side. It's going to go off the wall, heavy back towards Amaoko.
Second.
Now the ball's going to get popped up. Levi will take it.
Next one, Jack. Next one.
Now it's Giannis. Now back to Levi. Trying to push it forward. Now back to Giannis. Off the wall, but the whistle blows right before the shot was able to take off. Does not go in anyway. So that is the first half of this contest. It is a 5-0 lead here for 1927 SC. We will see you at the start of the second half momentarily. Stay tuned.
In Barsacam, I sing my song Grown on and off of the field. Don't miss the time to register.
Sign up now
for
Barsacam.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
The market leader in video distribution. Starting this Friday night, we're bringing you not one, Not 2, but 5 elite matches. Enjoy action-packed games from the Midwest Premier League, United Women's Soccer, and the UPSL. With viewing packages starting at just $2.99, it's never been easier to catch all the action from the comfort of your own home. Experience award-winning play-by-play commentary, dynamic graphics, and a professional broadcast experience, all brought to you by the National Soccer Network. Fans, don't miss a moment. Stream all the excitement on Roku. The National Soccer Network, where the game comes alive. Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before. Soccer fans, the National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku. All for packages starting at just $2.99. Don't miss a moment of the action. National Soccer Network on Roku. Every goal, every save, every moment.
From the biggest matches to the hottest takes, Jonathan Turner and Nathan Wenger bring you the stories, the analysis, and the edge you won't get anywhere else. Streaming live weekdays at 9 a.m. on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all major platforms. No filters, no fluff, just real talk, real soccer. This is Inside the Game.
I sing my song Grown on and off of the field. Don't miss the time to register.
Sign up
now for Barca Camp.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
Soccer fans, get ready. The National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku, the market leader in video distribution. Starting this Friday night, we're bringing you not one, not two, but 5 elite matches. Enjoy action-packed games from the Midwest Premier League, United Women's Soccer, and the UPSL. With viewing packages starting at just $2.99, it's never been easier to catch all the action from the comfort of your own home. Experience award-winning play-by-play commentary, dynamic graphics, and a professional broadcast experience, all brought to you by the National Soccer Network. Fans, don't miss a moment. Stream all the excitement on Roku. The National Soccer Network, where the game comes alive.
Ladies and gents, welcome to the start of the third quarter here between 1927 SC and United North FC. It was an action-packed first half, despite the scoreline being 5-0 in favor of 1927. That second quarter was a lot more even than one might come to expect, but now it is United North that have themselves in a pretty deep hole starting this third quarter. And so will they be able to get any back and try to climb out of this hole and make a comeback against 1927? Again, they've lost 3 out of their last 4 games and are looking to at least climb the standings of the MLISX rankings, where 1927 SC is on top of, with a record of 5 wins and 1 loss, and they've won their last 5. So starting the season with 1 loss and then coming back to win their next 5. 1927 is on a roll and currently on a roll in this contest. Uriel Macias for 1927 SC also put 2 behind the net. He's on a brace right now, so he's on watch for a hat trick. He currently has the most goals scored for the team, 1927, with 9 goals on the season. But here we go, start of the third quarter and second half between 1927 SC and United North FC. So they're going to take this one across, bringing it towards Maxime. Region goes all the way back towards Rodriguez Nava, keeper here for United North. Again, trying to go off the wall back towards Bredron. It's going to get taken away here. Looking for an early shot, but a solid kickflip deflection. But it goes right back to Jacob Capito. And Capito is now on a brace as well. Just an insane attack. You saw the little deflection there, but then you see number 6, Tavares, just unable to control it, and it goes right back towards Capito, who had his eyes on the ball the entire time and puts one in the back of the net. That is a huge momentum killer for United North, as Pellegrin spilled that one, just tried to bring it back in favor for 1927. They will maintain possession here, but that was a little bit of a scary moment. I don't think Pellegrin was
Good. I like it.
expecting that ball to come through.
Fun.
Here comes Bredron. Trying to pass it wide, but unable to find that connection. Region still with the ball. Trying to send it towards that right side. He'll flip it across the entire length of the field, looking for Al-Jabali. We'll pass it all the way back towards Rodriguez Nava. Now Al-Jabali. Back onto that left wing. They'll cut it back towards midfield. It's a 6-0 lead for 1927. Scoring their 6th just about a minute ago. But it's United North that's still trying to find some press. Trying to find some space. That's a good long-ranging shot there. Tavares trying to make up for his past mistake that allowed that 6th goal for 1927. Ultimately, United North came with nothing. You got Rodriguez on the ball now, trying to slide it across. And that's goal number 7 for 1927 SC. Jose Rodriguez gets on the score sheet himself as well. Just dribbling beyond a couple of defenders and then sliding it through Rodriguez Nava. And it is getting ugly now and almost becoming insurmountable for United, who have yet to put one in the back of the net.
I was just like begin setting up it. I was like, all right, yeah, it was I mean, party
Back across the field, you got Bredron. Back towards Rodriguez Nava. Region.
Just force him back,
United North looking for any answer, but you can see still the press from Macias and company.
Good, well done, good shape. Watch him.
Al-Jabali trying to pass it wide. They're able to get some passes around the midfield. That's a good long-ranging pass. Almost brought all the way down. That could be a very good opportunity for United North if the ref decides to call that against 1927, and I think he is. This is a very, very close range shot for United North. A strong chance for them to get back into this contest. However, with a 3 to 4 man wall, it's going to be tough to bend the ball around 1927. So we'll see what the options are. Maybe to pass it. Oh, a nutmeg through the legs. And that is going to be a goal for United North. Let's take a look at this again. Just right through the legs of number 5. Max Amaoko concedes that goal there for 1927. It was a brilliant play. You considered that they were potentially going to go to either side and just go for a pass, but nah, they fool all of them. And so the shutout is no longer true for 1927, but United North with the latest strike Can this kickstart a momentum? How Amaoko trying to redeem himself for that mistake, allowing the ball to get through his legs.
It's 2 minutes. Yeah.
Well, we'll see a stoppage.
Hey, stay disciplined. Get one
guy really off, especially the plays that close. When we make the subs, start paying attention.
Looks like it's a 2-minute penalty kill here for United North.
Well done, man. Well done.
Well, I gave 3 goals.
Hey, just keep your.
Looks like it'll be a 5-on-4.
Okay, let's go 750. 750.
Where's our other 17 seconds? What is this? I mean, you didn't even start the game to put 17 seconds.
And so it is 1927 with a man advantage and a 6-goal advantage, as if they need any more advantages, but they're going to try and bounce this one off the wall for about the next minute and a half or so. 1927 will be a man up. They're going to pass it wide to try to find a teammate there.
Come on, boys.
Rodriguez brings it back towards Amaoko.
Got to get someone deeper. Get deeper.
Look for the 1-2.
Sit on the back post. Just someone sit on post.
Amaoko just scanning his options right now. We'll play it towards the right side. Now we'll go back. Heavy strike from Amaoko, but it gets deflected a couple of times. United North will take it back. It deflects off of Amaoko once again. And now it's United North trying to get some offense going. Heavy collision that we were unable to see there, but just off that wall. And we do see some blue cards being shown. Did both players in that frenzy get blue carded? If so, we'll see a 4-on-3.
Come on, get 2 out of it quickly. With purpose. With purpose. 5-on-3. With purpose.
And no, it is just the player from United North that got blue carded. And so it is a 5-on-3 for the next like 20 seconds or so before one player from United North can come back. Can 1927 take advantage of this 2-man lead? Oh, man. And that one just from the bottom of the ball skies that one. And so it's back to a 5-on-4 for the next couple of minutes. A lot of chaos ensuing, but either way, 1927 still maintaining possession. Amaoko, they're on the front foot now, really looking to try to take advantage of this man lead. You can see maybe perhaps another strike to try to make up for that past mistake. Still a little too high, but not as high as the last shot he took. We'll cut it back towards their defenseman once again. It was Douglas that tried to send that one through with those 2 missed chances earlier. Douglas Apia there for 1927, who still have the man up, and a good deflection defensively for United North. The ref's going to whistle for the hand. Looked like the hand was relatively close to the body, but they're going to get any call that they can get at this point while being as many down as they are. And it's a good diving save there for Pellegrin. And so that's a little bit of a grab as well. And so a couple of tacky fouls on both ends, except that one was a little bit more tactical to the point where it might be another card that sends out Giannis for United North. And we might be back to either another 5-on-3 situation, or it's going to be 5-on-4, as if that second penalty kill ended. And now this is a third penalty that United are serving within the last like 3 minutes. So 3 back-to-back penalties, but 1927 have been unable to convert during this penalty, or any of the penalties. They've scored 2 goals in the third quarter so far, but neither or none of them have been during any of the periods where they've had a man advantage. But there could be one here. Ooh, that's across the face of goal. And now here comes United North on the front foot. They were perhaps looking for Ariel for a second there, but now trying to dribble around. You got 3 white shirts just away from all of that. Looking for a potential strike. Ariel once again had that last touch, but it's going to go back towards 1927. Yawn midfield. Cutting it across here for Lopez. Lopez with a good side step. Tries to spin it back around. And will play it all the way back. Trying to find Edmond Mendeville. And now Macias was potentially looking for that final touch. But a good save there from Rodriguez Navas. Pick this one up and go wide. Try to send it towards Ariel if they can. Back around. This is Ariel. I'm sorry. On the ball. Ooh, another nutmeg. They've been sending balls through the legs. That's how they got their one goal. Or unable to get a shot off during that possession. Mendeville tracking upfield. Senses a player behind him. Oh, dodging and weaving through a bunch. Tries to take a shot, but slams into the leg of another player. He's going to have to get subbed off for that one. But it will be a set piece opportunity for 1927.
I don't mind if I be safe. I can mind if I'll box him.
Yeah, I don't want to force it on my knee. You see, be done in my knee.
Diego Lopez is on the ball right now. Will he try a similar set piece attack? Ooh, no, they decide to play it for the pass instead. It's going to go off the wall, and that was much less successful of a set piece than what United North had a couple minutes ago earlier in this third quarter. And now they're on the front foot once again. United North trying to go bounce off the wall. The ball will get popped up in the air, taken back by 1927. Ariel trying to track it down for United North. They're able to win it for United North. They'll play it across, and that slid into the back of the net. And that is the second goal for United North FC by the same player as well. Number 31, cutting it through and able to just find that bottom right corner. Incredible work there for United North.
Let's go for the ball. Let's go for the ball.
And so now 2 goals for United North. Diego Lopez trying to come through and just add some pressure. Unable to make his way across. And now perhaps looking for an assist. Oh, just barely off the right post. You see 31 trying to gather all the points he can get. Looking for that assist for the extra goal contributions for United. Unfortunately, on the team website, it does not look like there is any name attached to number 31 specifically for United North. So unfortunately, I will not be able to find out the name of the goal scorer or the multi-goal scorer, the player that's on a brace. Either way, they are now down only 5. Oh, wow, what an unbelievable strike. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to signal that one. But you saw the goalkeeper, Pellegrin, gets the assist as it was perfectly headed in. And that is an unbelievable strike by Keaton Albert, number 15 for 1927, and they are up 6 with just about 90 seconds to go in the third. That one might have been one of the most spectacular goals I've seen in indoor soccer.
That's all right. Just shake again.
And so United, after scoring 2 unanswered, they find themselves back in a 6-0. Oh, never mind. It's now a 5. Wow, third quarter is going insane with the goals. United North, I thought they were going to lose their momentum, but Alusane Yaya comes through and slides it into the middle corner of that left side of the goal. Just speeds past Pellegrin.
Come on. Give everything here. Come on.
Just a few seconds after scoring the 8th goal of the game for 1927, they concede their 3rd. And so I'd say this one's not over yet. United have scored 3 goals in the 3rd quarter of alone. Granted, they've conceded 3, but either way, this has been a thrilling 3rd quarter. Goals have been flying open. And with less than a minute to go in this 3rd, will anyone team get the last laugh before the 4th quarter starts? Yaya towards the left side of the field.
30 seconds.
Oh, good defensive stance there for 1927. Tried to find that breakaway, but Ariel was there to block it and win it back for United. Ariel bringing it towards Yaya, who goes off the wall, trying for Levi.
20 seconds, boys. 20 seconds.
Levi trying to sidestep, but it's going to be won back by 1927. Amaoko sending it wide. Oh, that one's just a heavy shot there by Capito. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 3 goals apiece for both United North and 1927. It is still a 5-goal difference after all of that. 6 goals have been scored. The total scoreline right now after 3 is 8-3 in favor of 1927. We will see you momentarily for the start of the fourth quarter. All right, welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter here between United North and 1927 SC. It was an incredible third quarter here, whereas both teams scored 3 goals apiece. So United are still down 5, but this time with only 15 minutes to play. It's going to take a little bit of a miracle for them to get back into this, to score 5 goals without 1927 scoring any. But they showed a lot of fight in that third quarter. The field has swapped, so United in the primary black kits will be attacking from right to left, and 1927 in the checkered white and blue will be attacking from left to right. And I don't think the kickoff was taken at the right time. Oh, and so it looks like it's 1927. They'll start with the ball to start the fourth quarter. And so here we go. 15 minutes to go. Do United North FC have a miracle in them? They scored 3. All 3 of their goals came in that third quarter. But here, 1927, we're thinking of starting the fourth quarter the exact same way that they started the third, with a goal less than a minute into the contest, or into the quarter, I should say. They're going to take it all the way back, bounce it off the wall. It'll be brought all the way back. And now Rodriguez Nava will just try to find some space there. That was Yaya that had it for a moment. Looks like there was something off the ball that the ref didn't like and out of frame. And so it should be a free kick here for United. And play will resume. On that right wing, Yaya have his chance, and he just puts a little bit too much under it. And that's going to go beyond the top left corner of the goal.
Movement. Same way.
So Pellegrini tries not to go for the launching header.
Goal side. Goal side.
They were able to score that 7th goal last time. Or that 8th goal, I should say. And so United with Ariel. We'll play it back beyond midfield. Back to Ariel. Trying to chip it all the way up. Looking for Lauren Cotto. And Pellegrini's able to dive on it. It's a good save there to keep it a 5-goal game. And a 5-goal lead, I should say, for 1927. They're going to try and bounce it across the wall and just do what they can defensively to clear the ball away. It stays in play despite it going very high up on the deflection. They're bouncing off the wall once again, and now going to chip it up. Looking for a teammate on that right wing, but it gets taken away there by Sanchez. Sanchez going to pass it towards the right side. Back to Sanchez, to Carlin. It's a diving save there from Pellegrini. In 1927, we'll regain possession. It was a good spell there for United, a good attacking threat. Now they're trying to spread open the field here. 1927, finding some open space. Ooh, cutting it across the face of goal. Rodriguez Nava was staring at it the whole time, but didn't have to make a save. Ariel back to defend. Trying to get the ball away from 1927. Falls on it. And now winning the 2v1 for 1927. Cutting it across. Just not enough power on it for Apia. Now it's going back for United. Heavy collisions across the board. But they're beyond midfield. Now they have an opening for Yaya. And that's going to be a save there for Pellegrini. Just didn't get the power behind it. I thought that was a surefire goal for United. But Pellegrini doing well to save that one and still keep it goalless in this 4th quarter. On the left side of the field now, right around that left wing. Cutting it through Mendeville. You can see United just trying to apply a little bit of pressure now, realizing that they're running out of time to get back into this contest. Mendeville gets it back, cuts it across. That's going to be a shot towards the left side. And that goes through and in. Diego Lopez for 1927 SC. Picks up the pieces and slots it under that bottom left corner of goal. Rodriguez Nava just couldn't get to it. Tried to get the kick save, but just could not complete that. And so that is the first goal scored in this 4th quarter. Diego Lopez gets his goal. 5 minutes just about have gone by, or 4.5, I should say. It is a 6-goal lead for 1927. The door is slowly coming to a close for United's chance of a comeback here in this 4th quarter. And then across is Tavares. Trying to find some space if he can. Now sliding it across, but it's a good defensive effort just off the chest of that defenseman there for 1927. Now back to Tavares. Cutting it through, but it will be taken away. Now back on that left side of the field as they just play it back. Again, considering running the clock down if they can. But of course, got to keep the ball away. Apia.
Good.
Now goes all the way back towards Pellegrini. It's a heavy high press for United. As we mentioned, they got to start considering
You got time. You got time.
Don't force it. Don't force it.
Yeah. Get moving. Move again.
Now we
getting
keep
back
moving.
into this contest if they can. They got to get the ball.
Good.
Oh my.
And oh, just a heavy. Oh, that was nearly in. It was a sneaky pass disguising itself as a shot. but it gets his way back and it hits the right post instead. And so here comes United.
Oh my.
31's on a brace,
That should be a card.
but he gets taken down.
That should be a card.
Oh, Daniel! Oh, that's five. That's five. No more fouls, White. That's five.
Yeah, he's got it. He went.
And so Sacco, he's the one that's going to be sent to the bench. No penalty though. And so it'll still be a 5-on-5, headed away by 1927.
Yeah, he's done. Okay, then. Let's play. Come on.
Up and across there.
Yes. Now we're playing. Come on.
We'll spin it around.
Maxie, check.
And we'll keep it on defense.
Useful.
Trying to be a little bit more aggressive there. Amaoko was nearby, but it'll still go to possession for 1927. Pellegrin will lift this one up. Trying to head that one down, but Rodriguez Nava was there to read that one. He's not going to get fooled by that type of goal once again. This will go back towards Breggian. Now back, of course, Breggian has a chance, and Breggian scores! Maxime Breggian gets his team back in it. United North are now down 5, granted, with half of the quarter gone. They're back to where they were when the quarter started. And so the game has restarted immediately. No time for celebration, but it's a goal for Maxime Breggian. And it is 4 goals for United North. But they are 5 behind in this contest as we're halfway through the 4th. And so they got to pick up the pace, but they also can't allow any more goals from 27. And that's a diving kick save there from Rodriguez Nava. That was Uriel Macias trying to cap off a hat trick performance, but does not get it yet. He is still only on a brace. So this should be the equivalent of a corner here for 1927. You got one player inside the box, that's Macias, then a few players around it. Amaoko closest to it will take the pass, tries to slide it through. Macias just couldn't get it in time. And so goal scorer Breggian will take it back for United. And they'll try to build out of their own end. Perhaps trying for a counter-attack. Tavares will send it wide. It's a good defensive stance there for 1927 to prevent another goal there for United. You can hear what Macias thought of that foul. But it will go in favor of United North. With about 6 minutes to go, the clock is still running, as the clock doesn't necessarily stop, except within the last minute of the quarter. So it's going to be a one-on-one, a shootout. So Pellegrin looking to defend, but the ball goes through the legs, and that's a hat trick performance there for 31 on United North. Scores the first 2 goals and scores the 5th goal, but just through the legs. That's the 2nd goal that 31 has scored in between the legs.
Keep going.
As of course the first goal United scored was also on a free kick that went through the legs off the wall. That was a very aggressive pass there for 1927 to try to find its own player. They do get it back towards Amaoko. Now it's Mendeville. Mendeville back with the ball with about 5 minutes to go. Curls it. That looked like it was going in for a second, but it's a good save there and good reaction from Rodriguez Nava. Ends up going straight towards the keeper. Less than 5 to go. It's a 4-goal difference. United aren't fully out of it. They sort of have momentum on their side, so we could see a very interesting finish here to this contest. I mean, a shot just wide, deflected. Oh, but here comes a little counterattacking opportunity. Rodriguez Nava just steps way out of his box to deal with that, and he's able to clear it far away. Now it's going the opposite direction. Good shot there from 31, just able to soar it up and over the field. But we have equivalent of a corner, and the players there for 1927 were not ready as they were going through a substitution, and they decided to play the corner anyways. So they had an advantage for that one spot, but could not take control. Another sliding through, and United are creeping their way back into this game with less than 4 to go. That is goal number 6 for United North FC, and the difference is now 3. United have now scored 3 goals in each quarter so far. 1927 have only scored 1 in this quarter. Do United have that miracle comeback in them? There is certainly enough time to make it happen. And 1927 have not been as aggressive nor as possessive of the ball as they have been in the first 3 quarters. And even especially compared to the first half. It has been pretty much all United this 4th quarter, despite a goal from 1927. There's been 3 from United, but can 1927 slam the door here? They're going to Mendeville, cutting across, taking a shot just a little bit to the left of target. There's 3 minutes left, and United North are 3 down. And now 1927 looking to try to bleed the clock. They know time is against United North. So they're going to keep it with the back 2 defensemen. All the way back to Pellegrin, who had to be careful there, but he's going to give it away. And that's going to be shot. Oh, just wide to the left. That could have been very dangerous for 1927 if they allowed United to score based on that opportunity. Sacco now. Back towards that left side of the field. About 2 minutes to go, and it's still a 3-goal difference, but it's taken away. It's basically a one-on-one. It's chipped in, and that's going to be a goal for United North. And with 2 minutes to go, they're only down 2. This is a ferocious comeback from United North, doing everything they can to get the ball back. And so with about 1:40, 100 seconds to go, United North are only down 2. Again, the only thing that's working against them now is time. Is the clock off the wall there? A potential shot can be taken by 1927 if they get their feet set, but they weren't able to. They still have possession. Now we're below 1:20 to go for United North. They're going to pass it wide towards Rodriguez. But now it's United North. Going to try to pass it all the way back towards Pellegrin. It's staying with 1927 through the legs. And now that's able to open up the field quite a bit for 1927. And that's through and it's in. And that will be the game ender for 1927, ending the miraculous comeback that United North had. Keaton Albert scores his 2nd of the day. And it was so close, but with under a minute to go, it is now a 3-goal difference and a 3-goal lead for 1927 as they score their 10th goal of the game. It was a fiery comeback from United, who have scored 4 goals in this quarter alone, but they just allowed too many goals, especially in that first half. But now, oh, and it was a good chance there. Once again, just hits that northern crossbar for United North. And now 1927, with that goal, they've scored 5 goals in each half now. As you remember, the first half ended 5-0. Second half, United did outscore 1927, but it just was not enough, as United did not play up to par in that first half, could not get anything going. They found their groove. The halftime talks helped big time, but they just had too big of a hole to surpass. Rodriguez Nava trying to launch it forward, and then just an intense strike that's deflected away. Perhaps one last chance, perhaps bring it to 11, but just a little bit too weak and towards the right. Slices that shot, taken away. Still another opportunity here Will he go for the back heel? Rodriguez Nava trying to just poke it away, and he does successfully. So United North, still with some time left. That's going to be a foul. Should be a free kick back to United North. I would imagine not much time left on the clock. And that is going to do it. There was not even a second left. And ladies and gents, that is going to be your contest. 1927 SC improves to 6 wins and 1 loss. And it'll be the second loss in a row for United North FC. Losing 4 to their last 5, they will go down to 2 wins and 4 losses. And so your final scoreline is 10-7 in favor of 1927 SC. Thank you so much for tuning in to this matchup of Major League Indoor Soccer X. We will see you guys next time.